How goes everyone? We just got a package in from the good old Federal Express, and inside here we got some magic. So of course got my handy key here to help me get this all opened up. Let's take a peek at what's going on outside. Alright, we just ordered these from Apple. We got this box. So this box is about twice the size of an AirPod box, but it seems to be the same size in terms of the dimensions on the front here. Looks pretty cool. So I got the black pair, and I'm really excited to check this out. This only took about a month and a half after I pre-ordered it to come, so it's a little bit faster, a couple months faster than my AirPods, but let's take a peek. We love Beats product here. That's what we fix. That's what we review here at JoesGE, and we're going to be starting to sell these as well. So we always like to take a peek to see what's going on with the newest thing with Apple and Beats. Since they took over a few years ago, they've been introducing some really cool things. Now that Apple owns Beats, they have some new technology that I've been using. So here's the front part of it. Just goes into a shell box here. You got some imprint of the Beats logo. Here's the box. Here's kind of how they're supposed to be looking here. Powerbeats Pros. And yeah, we've kind of been talking about this as a company together to see what we think it's going to be, and it seems to be a much bigger product. And as we open it up here, it has a little shell where it puts everything together. And here is the case. The case is really big. Wow. I don't know if you can fit this in your pocket. Let's see. Put it in my pocket. I guess it's not, I would say it's about twice as thick as an AirPod case and probably about 2.5 times bigger. And it uses a 8-pin to charge on the back. So it's the first time we've seen this kind. The only other Beats product that uses an 8-pin would be a Beats Plus and a Beats X from now on. So it's really interesting that they're using the Apple charger here now. You can see that. So as you look at it here, it looks like you're opening some jewelry here. We open it up, ta-da! There are the Powerbeats Pros. Take a peek. What do you guys think? So these look very similar to Powerbeats. 2-pair, keep earphones in case. So I'm guessing we're gonna have to go quickly, open them up and pair them to our phone. So I'm gonna do that right now, and I'm gonna get to jamming and checking this out. But first off, we're just gonna keep observing these. So this is how they look like. The driver does seem to be very similar in terms of the size of the regular Powerbeats 3 wireless. And you can tell that there's power buttons on both sides of the earphones, not just on one side with the wired edition. And they do seem pretty light. I'm actually surprised that they're this light. I'm really excited to see how the sound quality is compared to an Apple AirPod. So here is the case, how it looks like when you open it up. You get this charger here. You also get some ear tips. And you get 3 sets of ear tips, small, medium, large, which is cool. And that's nice to see, along with the one that's installed. Yeah, so just a magnetic tray, and the magnetic tray holds it and charges it. You charge the case charges the units. Kind of same concept as the AirPods. Sweet. Let's take a look and see what the specs say. Battery up to 9 hours, wireless plate, which is super cool. 24 hours with the charging case. Sweat and water resistant earphones. We're not really sure. I don't really trust Apple when they say sweat and water resistant. That usually just means that it could sort of handle something, but if anything makes it in there, any water makes it inside your product, it's gonna start corroding. So just as a heads up. Adjustable secure fit ear hooks, which is true. On-ear controls for music and calls. That's what's super cool. On-ear control for music and calls. So if you can control the volume, I don't know if you can or not, we're gonna be messing with this, but if you can control the volume on the product itself, it's gonna be super cool. We haven't had a chance to test these out yet. We just got these, so as I use them a little bit more, I'll get more familiar with them. So that's the accessories it comes with. Pretty simple, pretty cool. Has a black charger cable. All right, and now we're gonna investigate these suckers. I'm gonna put them on my phone. And now that I did open it up, it's asking if I wanted to connect with my phone. I'm definitely gonna connect with my phone and see where this takes me. All right, let's see what it wants me to do. So it wants me to connect. I'm connecting with my phone. All I gotta do is open and close the case. I believe this has the W2 chip in it, from what I remember. It should be even better. So now it's telling me that I got 2 of my Powerbeats Pros in my case, and it's telling me the life. Cool, cool, cool. From first impressions, the case is really big. I don't know exactly where I'm going to keep the case. You may have to just walk around with your earbuds without the case. So putting this in, it makes a little light ding when you put it in, different than the AirPods. All right, now we have that on. And I'm going to close the case and just listen to some music and see how I feel about this. So first things first, I'm going to just screw around with settings and see how I feel about this in particular. Let's take a peek. I'm going to disconnect my AirPods. I was actually just listening to my AirPods, and we're going to reconnect to the Powerbeats Pros. So I'm going to go to my Spotify account and get jumping here. Oh yeah, these are nice. These are perfect too. Much better isolation. You can travel with these a lot better. AirPods don't really take out any of the sound. A lot of the AirPods don't have any rubber, so that's why people like them, because you don't have to clean the ear tip, but it also doesn't have any noise isolation, quote unquote. It just sits in your ear. My biggest concern about this is how is this going to be with a microphone for talking to someone. And I think if they have microphones in both of these, it might be good, but the previous edition, the Powerbeats 3s, only had the microphone on one side. So my hope is that the microphone here is good, so you can use this for fitness, you can use this for business, you can use this for travel and leisure. That's the most ideal situation. So I'm listening to music right now. Obviously I'm talking a little louder because I hear it, but these sound really good. So these have functions to put the volume up and down. All you have to do is tap up for volume to go higher and down for volume to go down. And I believe if you just hit the middle, it should just stop all of it. Let's see. Okay. Ah, there we go. So the pause play is on this B logo right here. So all you gotta do is hit the B logo. There's a little button there, and it pauses and plays it. And then the volume control is on each side. You can control the volume and pause and play from either side. That's really cool. AirPods do not have the ability to control the volume from the device right now, from the AirPod itself. You can only control the volume from your phone, which sucks. So it's sick that they finally made some headphones that are controllable from top to bottom. And so I'm just gonna jam out here for a little more. So when you take one out, let's see how quickly it resets. That's cool, you can work with one, which is really nice. These have a really good feel on them. I'm really excited about having these around. So one last look at these before I take off. So we got this ear hook here. It's very similar to the Powerbeats 3. The only difference I see is that Powerbeats 3, there was a double mold, meaning they had a mold in the bottom and a mold on the top. This one seems like it is one piece, which means the ear hook should last longer. I hope so. If you're paying this much for earphones, you'd hope to last a little longer. Overall, I'm really impressed with the design of the product. It's a really cool product. The case is massive. If they could figure out how to make that smaller, that'd be really cool. But as a first generation for a wireless, wire-free, wireless model, I think this is super cool. I'm excited about us and trying to be able to get into repairing these, also reselling these as well. So I hope you guys get a chance to experience these for yourself. I would totally recommend them. I'm gonna make another video after I use them for a couple weeks. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys got some value out of it. Like our video, subscribe, comment, leave us some love. We give you some love back. Thank you so much. This is Joe signing out. Have a wonderful day.